lived in this house, all three of them were saying that the father, son, and the mom had called 911. But we are told there is a history of mental health concerns that took place in this residence, and that means believe that they have something.
Y. Last name is Cappettoo, Cappetto. I'm with the Pierce County Sheriff's Office as a public information officer.
When I first heard about this, I mean, it's just the unthinkable. A father allegedly shooting
Yeah.
his son. Can you just talk
Yeah.
about the
Sadly,
detail?
I mean, this is our second homicide in less than 24 hours. We did have another one last night. This one came out just after 8 p.m. At 8:05 p.m. The female half called 911 stating that her son had shot her husband. What we know right now is that there is an adult son that was living in this home with his mom and dad, a 41-year-old male, and what led up to it, that is still being investigated. There does appear to be a mental health component to this, and the 41-year-old male shot his 63-year-old father, and unfortunately he did not make it. The male, the son that shot him, did flee into a back bedroom, barricaded himself in there for about 20 minutes. We did have SWAT out here not too long ago, and there was about a 20-minute standoff, but he was communicating with our SWAT negotiators and being cooperative for the most part. And then probably about 45 minutes ago, he had just been taken into custody, and he did come out peacefully.
And this is just it's a concerning situation when you hear about this happening in a neighborhood, not to mention it's the second homicide in, like you said, less than 24 hours.
Yeah.
What's your message for the community? I mean, you don't hear often about a father shooting his son.
We have seen it in the past. We had one last year as well, but this one particularly, there is a mental health component to it. We don't know the extent or the history of that. And I think what people need to understand is we need to get mental health resources to these people and figure it out, because clearly some of our families are not safe, and this is indication that this was an unsafe situation for this couple.
If I'm hearing two things. Its son shot the father, correct?
Correct.
And then was the wife, the female half called, was she on location when this happened?
Yes, yes. So the wife was in the home when this happened shortly after 8 p.m. She was the one that called 911. She was with her husband at the time, and then the son had fled to the back bedroom, and she communicated with us. Deputies were able to breach the door and use tactical skills to get up to where the father was at. They were able to get him out of the house to fire that was staging out front here. One of the deputies conducted CPR on him, and unfortunately he did not survive. So he succumbed to his injuries, and then that son remained in the back bedroom while SWAT worked with him to get him to come out cooperatively.
Is there any history at this location you're aware of?
There is that mental health piece that we talked about, and there has been a history in the past for that mental health piece, but never at this extent.
Absolutely. Anything else you want to add? I think you did a great job summing all
Yeah,
up.
I mean it's very unfortunate. Obviously, you can see the community is a very quiet neighborhood. We don't tend to get a lot of calls in this neighborhood, and we have a husband and a wife that had an adult son living with them with some mental health concerns, and what led up to it is part of that investigation that our detectives are currently working on, and we're just hoping that everybody can kind of heal from this situation.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate you taking the time.
Yeah.